I'm out of it for a little while and everybody gets delusions of gender. What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Mary B, bringing you the mayhem, and Billy Dee Williams has come out as gender fluid. Now, before you all go and get your pitchforks, allow me to go ahead and preface this with a little something. I am the B in LGBTQ, and that means you don't get to come at me sideways and think that I don't understand the anxiety that goes along with coming out to your family and your friends and your community. You don't get to come at me and say that I don't understand the fear of expecting rejection based solely on your sexuality, okay? So let's go ahead and put that little disclaimer out there. This is something that I am, in fact, equipped to speak on. So now that we got that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into this little article that we got here today. Billy Dee Williams. I'm not even sure that Billy Dee Williams understands what it is that it means to be gender fluid. But we got an article that comes to us from HuffPost.com. Billy Dee Williams of Star Wars describes himself as gender fluid. The actor who first played Lando Calrissian in the 1980s said he's both feminine and masculine. This is by Haley Miller. So, Billy Dee Williams, the actor best known for his role as Lando Calrissian in the 1980s Star Wars films, revealed he identifies as gender fluid during a recent interview with Esquire magazine. Williams, 82, described his legacy as a colorful character who doesn't take himself or herself too seriously. I never tried to be anything except myself, Williams told Esquire in an interview that published on Tuesday. And you see, I say himself and herself because I also see myself as feminine as well as masculine, he added. I'm a very soft person. I'm not afraid to show that side of myself. Williams reprised his iconic role as the smuggler turned Cloud City administrator in the upcoming installment of the space fantasy series Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker, which is slated to hit theaters on December 20th. In his interview with Williams, Esquire's Matt Miller pointed out how Donald Glover, the actor who played young Calrissian in last year's Solo, a Star Wars story, described the character as pansexual. Pansexuality typically refers to an attraction to people that is not limited by a particular gender identity or sexual orientation. Yeah, he's coming on to everybody, Glover said of Calrissian during an interview last year with SiriusXM after Solo writers confirmed the character's pansexuality. He continued, I feel like you're in space. It's kind of like the door is open. It's like, no, only guys or girls? No, it's anything. This thing is literally a blob. Are you a man or a woman? Like, who cares? Have a good time out there. Williams was reportedly thrilled to hear about Glover's remarks. Really? That kid is brilliant, he told Esquire. J.J. Abrams, who directed Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker, praised Williams' performance in an email to the magazine. Lando was always written as a complex, contradictory, nuanced character, he wrote, and Billy Dee played him to suave perfection. Well, look, you're 110% correct about that. Billy Dee did play him to suave perfection. But they've gotten to Billy Dee now, guys. They've gone and gotten to Billy Dee Williams. No, Lando is not pansexual. He was never depicted that way to us in the originals. Never once was he depicted to us as anything other than a ladies' man. And he was a ladies' man to boot. And the coolest of the coolest of all the cool cats, right? Everybody wanted to get with Lando or be Lando. That's just how it was. But he was definitely not depicted it to us as pansexual. And just because it's in space doesn't mean that it can be or do literally anything. You still have to relate to us as people. We still have to be able to understand this. No, Lando was not pansexual. And you changing that after the fact now in order to fit your woke narrative into all of this doesn't change the reality of the situation. It doesn't change who he really was, who he really is. You're just inserting your woke narrative into this and trying to push that down all of our throats. But we know Lando. We actually know Lando. We grew up with him. He's one of our favorite characters as Star Wars fans. He's a lot of people's favorite character. And so for you to retroactively shift that over to something else that isn't true is disrespectful. It's incredibly disrespectful. And Billy Dee, honey, no. you're not gender fluid. You're 82 and confused. Okay, I'm not even sure that you understand what that means. But you're not gender fluid. Having a soft side, having a nuanced personality does not make you gender fluid. It just means that you're a person who's multifaceted and has different sides. It's the same as saying that I'm gender fluid because I can absolutely get in there and duke it out with some people in terms of like verbal aggression on those levels. That I can be aggressive somehow suggests that I'm gender fluid. No, you're just a person with multiple facets to your character. And the thing is that according to their own woke philosophy, this is kind of sexist. I'm just saying, the fact that you have a soft side to your personality does not mean you're gender fluid, and assigning that trait to a female automatically, according to their own philosophy, is just a bit sexist. I'm just saying, can we just take a step back here? This is why they eat themselves all of the time, because they're never able to stop and critically assess what it is that they're doing and spouting and saying here all of the time. On one hand, don't be a racist. Don't tell women that they have to be one way. Women can be strong. Women can be powerful. Oh, but I'm gender fluid because I have a soft side. So that naturally means that it includes the female side as well. No, this is like round and round circular logic, and it doesn't even make any sense. Also, the timing of this is really weird. Like, just because you guys are doing articles with him now and this sort of woke politics are coming out, why are you coming out now? This just seems like a big old thing to push out there in order to assert the woke narrative to people. This doesn't even feel like something organic. You didn't come out, Billy D. Your movie's about to come out, and so you pushed a narrative. This feels really, really inorganic to me. It doesn't feel correct. It doesn't feel like this is something that he's coming out as. It's just a way to push this woke narrative. And also, one last question. What does any of this even have to do with Star Wars? What does any of this even have to do with telling a good Star Wars story? I'm just saying, at the end of the day, none of this has anything to do with Star Wars. Why do we care? We don't. This is ridiculous. And I'm so sick and tired of asserting these politics into the things that we want. I just want to watch a Star Wars movie, guys. That's all I want to do. And Pando Lando shouldn't have anything to do with it. And Billy D, honey, next time, look, if you're going to come out as something, maybe pick a little bit of different timing. Pick something that's a little bit more credible. I like you, man. I really do. You're the coolest of the cool, but I'm so sad that they got to you. So anyway, guys, those are my thoughts on this. Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think of this whole gender fluid Billy Dee Williams. It just doesn't sit well with me. And so yeah, make sure you hit that like button, hit the bell for notifications, and feel free to head on over to my channel. It's Mary Mayhem, and I would just love it if you guys came over and checked me out. So thanks guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you later. Love, love.
Hey everyone, it's Jeremy from geeksandgamers.com, and if you're a fan of Geeks and Gamers, please go to our website, visit our merchandise store. We have t-shirts, hoodies, hats, beanies, tank tops, and in the very near future, we're going to have many more products for you to choose from. So thank you for the support. We appreciate it. You guys have a great day, and we will talk to you later.